So whenever you're ready, I'd like us to begin in a comfy seated position. You can have your legs crossed and your hands either in your lap or on your knees with your palms facing up or down. If sitting like this is uncomfortable for you, don't worry. You can just grab one of your props and slide them underneath you to sit on, and just make yourself as comfortable as possible. So when you're ready, just take one deep breath in, bringing yourself into today's practice, and exhaling, bringing your shoulders back and down. And just taking one more deep breath in here, and one full breath out. Letting the eyelids become heavy, shoulders to be soft, and relaxing, softening through the jaw by parting the lips slightly. And just taking a moment here to find your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Checking in with yourself and noticing how you're feeling today, how your body feels today. Maybe you need some movement, and maybe you just need a bit of time for yourself today, and that's why you've chosen to practice. And just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with each breath in, feeling the belly rise, and each breath out, feeling the belly fall. And just continuing to move through these breaths, bringing ourselves deeper into the practice today. Inhaling and exhaling. And when you're ready, slowly start to open your eyes, your chin down towards your chest, leaving your head here to hang for a moment, letting it become nice and heavy, and just letting go of anything that you're holding on to from today. Any tension or any tightness, just seeing if you can, as you exhale, just gently release it. And slowly rolling the neck to the left shoulder, lowering the chin down to the chest, and then slowly rolling to the right shoulder. And just keep moving through this gentle rolling movement at your own pace with your own breath. Rolling the neck, rolling your head shoulder to shoulder with each inhale and exhale. And still just going at your own pace, working into that neck where you can feel it the most. And making this the last roll of your neck, bringing your head all the way back up to center, and slowly making your way into tabletop position. Tucking your toes under, and start to gently rock yourself back and forth. When you're coming forward, taking the shoulders just slightly past the wrists to warm them up, and then sending the hips back towards the heels. Just taking that nice stretch into the toes, and just breathing here with each movement, stretching into your toes and into the wrists. And just breathing here, moving however feels good for our bodies today, before slowly and gently coming back to center, back to our still tabletop position. With our hands under our shoulders and our knees under our hips, spreading our fingers nice and wide, gripping through the fingertips, grounding down through the palms. We're going to begin with some cat-cow movements. So as we inhale, dropping the belly, opening through the chest and the heart. And then as we exhale, rounding down, chin through chest. And then inhale, dip the belly, arching the spine, opening through the chest. And exhale, rounding down, chin through chest. Pushing through the hands. And just moving through this movement at your own pace with your own breath. Inhaling as we arch our spines and look up. And exhale as we're rounding down. Inhaling and exhaling. And still moving with our breath. Just taking this time to move however we want to. So maybe looking over our right shoulder, bending our body sideways, and then maybe looking over our left shoulder, just feeling a nice stretch in our side body. Maybe taking some circular barrel-like motions. Maybe just continuing through cat and cow. Inhaling and exhaling before coming back to center, nice and slowly. And then on our next inhale, grounding down through our left hand as we stretch our right arm up to the ceiling as we look up, nice and long. And exhale, threading the right arm under the left, bringing our right shoulder and our right cheek down to the mat. Taking a few deep breaths here as we inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And on our next inhale, coming down through the left hand, extending the right arm back up towards the ceiling. And then on our exhale, bring our right hand back down to the mat. And just taking one cat-cow here before we go on the other side. So as we inhale, grounding down through our right hand, extend our left arm up into the air, look up, and then exhaling, threading it under our right arm, left shoulder and left cheek to the mat. And again, just taking a few deep breaths on this side as we inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And on the next inhale, coming up, grounding down through our left hand, extending the right arm back up to the ceiling. And then exhale, bringing the right hand down to the mat. And just taking one more cat-cow here to realign the spine. From our tabletop position, curling the toes under, grounding down through the hands and sending our hips back and up into our first downward facing dog. Taking a few long deep breaths here. Maybe you want to pedal out through the legs. Maybe you want to come up onto our tiptoes and sending our heels back and down. Just moving here in whatever way feels good for our bodies today. Nodding our heads yes and shaking them no. Releasing any tension in the neck. Then one last breath in, inhaling through the nose, and then exhaling, maybe even letting out a sigh through the mouth. And then inhale, bending your knees slightly, and on the exhale, walking our feet up to meet our hands at the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back or halfway lift. And placing our hands either on the floor or your shins, whatever feels most comfortable, ensuring that the spine is nice and straight and we're not curving over. And exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, slowly roll up to standing, coming into our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Making sure that our feet are a little under our sit bones, pressing into all four corners of the feet, creating space behind the knees so we're not locking them out. Drawing the belly button towards the spine, spiraling our arms out to bring our palms facing forwards. And here really thinking of our neck as an extension of the spine, gently tucking the chin towards the chest and extending through the crown of the head. And just taking a moment here in our true alignment. Close your eyes and feel the natural curvature of our spine at rest, running through the center of the body. Inhale, lifting the arms up, and exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, folding forwards, bending the knees, ground the hands down, stepping our right foot back and then our left foot back, coming into high plank, engaging your core, and then lowering down knees, chest, and chin. Placing your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, pushing through the hands, lifting the chest up off the mat and coming into cobra. Exhale, coming through tabletop, curling the toes under and sending our hips back and up into downward facing dog. And just taking a deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift right leg slightly up off the mat, bringing knee to nose, and then gently landing the foot between the hands. If it doesn't quite land there, you can just wiggle it up with your hands. Grounding down through the feet, turning your back foot out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise up to warrior one. Hips facing forwards, shoulders back and down, arms up, or have your arms in cactus position, wherever feels more comfortable for you. Just keeping our fingers spread and extended. And breathing here. Inhale and exhale. And just holding here for a few more moments as we inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, opening up to warrior two, making sure that your body is facing the side, looking forward towards your front hand, grounding down through your back foot, keeping your core engaged, your tailbone lengthened. Inhale, flip your front palm up, reaching forward, and then exhale, coming into reverse warrior. Inhale and exhale, feeling a nice lengthening in the side body. Inhale, and then exhale, bringing your front elbow to your front knee, coming through to extended side angle, keeping your shoulder away from the ears and both sides of the body nice and extended, nice and long. And here we have the option to bring your hand or your arm that's on your front knee, extend that down towards the mat. And another option here to come into a bind if that feels comfortable for you, but don't worry, just remember again, it's only an option. Inhale and exhale, coming back up to warrior two. Inhaling, cartwheel your hands down to the mat, stepping our front foot back into plank. And exhaling, bringing our knees, chest and chin down, or moving through our chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra and exhale downward facing dog. And again, just taking a few deep breaths here, connecting to the breath. As we inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg slightly up off the mat and bring knee to nose. Gently land your foot in between the hands. And again, remember you can use your hands to wiggle if it doesn't quite land there. Grounding down through the feet, turning your back foot out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rising up to warrior one, hips facing forwards, shoulders back and down, arms up wherever feels comfortable for the shoulders. And just breathe here for a few breaths. Inhale, and then exhale, opening up into warrior two, making sure that your body is facing sideways. You're looking towards the front hand, grounding down through your back foot, keeping your core engaged. Leaning forwards as we inhale and flipping our front palm up. Exhale, coming back into reverse warrior. Inhale and exhale, feeling a nice lengthening in the side body. Inhale and then exhale, bring your front elbow to your front knee, coming through to extended side angle. Again, remember we can take whatever option here we like with the arms, so you can either extend them out or maybe come into a bind if that's comfortable on this side. And just inhale here, a nice deep exhale. Just keep breathing through these movements. Inhaling and then exhale, coming back up to warrior two, cartwheeling your hands down to the mat, stepping your front foot back into plank. As we exhale, bring our knees, chest and chin down or move through chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Lift our right leg up off the mat. And then exhale, bring it forwards, bringing our right knee behind our right wrist and our foot out to the side, extending your left leg back and uncurling the toes, lifting up through the chest, pushing your front leg into the mat, sitting up nice and tall, lifting your body up, taking a deep breath in here and exhale. A deep breath in. And then exhale, relax and folding forwards, staying here for 5 deep breaths or longer if you want to. If you have the time to just hang out and chill here, that's absolutely fine. Just remembering to breathe, grounding down into the mat, letting go of any tension in our face, in our hands, and just trying to relax into this position. Slowly walk the body back up. Curl your toes of your back leg under and back down into downward facing dog. And here just shake the legs out a little, have a little stretch. You might feel one side of your body now, your legs feeling slightly different than the other. And now lifting the opposite leg as we inhale and exhale, bringing your left leg forwards behind your left wrist and then your foot out to the side, extending your right leg back and uncurling your toes, lifting up through the chest, sitting up nice and tall, pushing our front leg into the mat, lifting our body up, taking a deep breath in. And then slowly folding forwards. Staying here again for 5 deep breaths or longer if you wish. And just encouraging your body to surrender to the mat. Getting comfortable in this position. Releasing any tension in our body. Maybe we're holding tension in our jaw. Just release that. Maybe we're holding tension in our forehead. Just relax into this position. And slowly walking the body back up. Curl the toes of your back leg under and sending our hips back and up into downward facing dog. Again, just give the legs a little shake out here. Moving however feels good for us. coming down into tabletop, and then sitting back on our heels. Just swing your legs out in front of you, moving into a seated position. We're going to come into butterfly, so bring the soles of your feet together in front of you, holding your 2 big toes with your peace fingers. Maybe you want to hold your ankles, or maybe you just want to have your hands next to your feet in front of you. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and then exhale as we fold forwards, going as far as you can with a flat back, and then just drop the weight of your head. Try and relax the body. Just breathe here. Remembering it's not about how low you can go. It's not about being the most flexible person in the class. It's just about what feels good for you and your body in this moment. Maybe you could go deeper into this position last week. Maybe this week your body doesn't feel like it, and that's absolutely fine. Just continuing to breathe here. Inhale, slowly roll back up to seated position. And then exhale, extending your legs out in front of you. Gently rolling your back down to the mat. Moving as slowly and gently as you can. Bringing your right knee in towards the chest and extending your left leg out. Inhaling here. And then exhale, bringing your right knee across the body, coming into a gentle twist, opening your arms out to the sides and looking towards your right fingers if that feels good in your neck. And just holding here for a few breaths. And then changing sides, bringing the right knee back into the chest nice and slowly, with no rush, before lowering your right leg down to the mat, bringing the left knee up towards the chest. And then inhale and exhale. Bringing our left knee across the body, opening out the arms and looking towards the left fingertips. Just taking a few breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. And really just feeling a nice twist in the spine before slowly coming back to center, lifting our left knee into our chest, bringing our right knee in to join it and giving ourselves a nice big hug here. And then just taking any movement here for yourself, maybe having a big stretch or moving in any way that your body might need, any final movements here, just to indulge the body. And then whenever you're ready, just coming now into Savasana, lying down, allowing yourself to take up space, relaxing into the body and allow it to sink into the ground. As we turn our attention to the breath, as we inhale through the nose, be aware of your lungs filling And as we exhale, allowing our lungs to relax. Just letting your breath follow its natural cycle, not trying to control it in any way, just being aware of how it naturally occurs. And simply following my voice. If any thoughts or feelings come up, acknowledging them and then letting them go, continuing to bring our awareness to our breath. Allow yourself to fully trust the surface that you're lying on, letting go of any tension in the body and the face, releasing the jaw, the forehead, the space around your eyes, surrendering the whole body into the mat. You are now completely relaxed. Your breath is slow and soft. Breathing in fully and breathing out. Begin to bring awareness to the body, from the top of your head to the very tips of your toes. Become aware of the space around you. Become aware of your surroundings. Maybe giving your body a nice big stretch as we slowly start to wake up again. Keeping your eyes closed, moving and stretching yourself. There's no rush, take your time, don't hurry. And when you're ready and you're feeling more aware, sit up very slowly. Bring our hands together at heart center, lengthening the spine as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, gently bringing our head down slightly, chin to chest. And just take this moment to acknowledge yourself for dedicating time to practice today, taking the time out for yourself and for your well-being. Take your hands up to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, as we bow down towards the earth. Namaste.